Carly Fiorina, the former CEO of Hewlett Packard and current commentator, went on Fox News to announce that she's probably running for president. This would be a hilariously irrelevant campaign. Let's watch.
What are the chances that you're going to run for president?
Very high.
You're a former businesswoman? Give me a number.
Higher than 90%.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So what would prevent you? Why aren't you willing to announce right here today, I'm a candidate for president?
Well, because, we need, as other potential candidates are doing, we need to make sure we have the right team in place, that we have the right support, that we have the right financial resources lined up, just as all the other potential candidates are doing.
And when would you announce?
Probably late April, early May.
If you run, and it would be in a field of current and former governors, several current senators, why should Republican voters pick you?
Because I have a deep understanding of how the economy actually works, having started as a secretary and become the chief executive of the largest technology company in the world, because I understand how the world works and know many of the world leaders on the stage today, because I understand technology, a transformational tool, because I understand bureaucracies, how they work and how you need to change them, and our government is a huge bureaucracy. And because I understand executive decision making, which is making tough calls in tough times with high stakes for which you're prepared to be held accountable.
Okay. Beyond the typical Republican talking points, and not to say that they're wrong, but what are your ideas that are different about the economy and about dealing with our national debt?
Washington, D.C. has become a vast, unaccountable bureaucracy. It's been growing for 40 years. We have no idea how our money is spent. I think there are two things that would help tremendously. One, zero-based budgeting. So we actually know where the money is spent, and we're talking about the whole budget, not just the rate of increase. And two, pay for performance in our civil service. We have, how many Inspector General reports do we need to read that say, you can watch porn all day long and get paid exactly the same way as somebody who's trying to do their job?
What? What are you talking about? So your main policy proposal here, your platform, as you consider your irrelevant presidential campaign, is goddamn government workers and their porn. Am I right? I see nothing but beat-off contests at the DMV, at the FDA, at the EPA. Let me tell you, I was at the IRS the other week. Jizz all over the ceiling. Dripped on my nose. I had to get it off like that. And she mentions like budgeting as if it's a revolutionary idea. Like the people at the government are like, fuck, Dave, why didn't you think of that? Why don't we budget properly? God damn it, Carly Fiorina, brilliant. She got us again. She said, we don't know where our money is spent. Yes, we do. Of course we do. What the fuck are you talking about? You might not agree with how it's spent, and I don't either, by the way, but the idea that we don't know where our money is spent, we know exactly where our money is spent. Have you not seen those detailed pie charts that come out from various government agencies where they show you the discretionary spending, they show you the military spending, education spending, and all these different things? Of course we know where our money's spent. What the fuck are you talking about? No, Carly Fiorina is only the most irrelevant non-political player in human history. I've seen her before. She always does these Sunday shows. Nobody can figure out why, right? Like, who the fuck hired her? Nobody knows. I saw her on Bill Maher's show. She fancies herself this, like, revolutionary, centrist. I'm a moderate conservative, and I care about serious issues like numbers and fiscal issues. And meanwhile, she touts her business career as like, well, this is why I'm so good. My business career was... I was one of the most powerful women in the world. In fact, I was ranked one of the top, I think it was 30 powerful women in the world. So look, this is, look at my record. I'm somebody who can be president. Just look at this. I'm a serious contender. Are you ready for what she doesn't tell you? She's consistently ranked among the, quote, worst CEOs of all time. God, that's embarrassing, man.